So I am not fully insecure about it. Hi YouTube, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm not fully insecure about it. It's not an insecurity, right? I know that I'm blessed with a great hairline, and I'm very likely not gonna go bald. Okay, I don't. There's baldness in my family. Okay, so my father's father had the Freyr Ferguson hair, right? So like bald up here, but this still existed. It's just kind of like started getting bald here on this side, right? My mother's father had no baldness at all. There isn't a lot of baldness in that side of the family, my mom's side of the family. I have one uncle that is bald, and I genuinely cannot think of anyone else in my family that is bald. The center hairpiece, David Francisco. Anthony Russell, what's up? So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I just noticing. I've always had this like twist here. I've always noticed that I had this little twister here, right? So yeah, we'll see. I definitely like next week is going to be normal stream on Wednesday, Pokemon stream on Thursday and Friday, and then I don't know how much I'll continue to play Pokemon on stream, but I'll probably continue to do it. It may be even a thing of like on Wednesdays I will just like stream for longer hours, play Pokemon earlier, and then do my usual chatting around stream. Or maybe the other way around. I don't know. Friday you're going to be tired in the evening. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. There is still... maybe I'll leave it open. I just realized that there is the Friday session of the London School of Wrestling is still running. Probably not. But yeah, this is this evening, right? Are you playing the Castle game on Friday with TK? No. This Friday is Purpose Wrestling Everything Patent, which I'm going to be helping and running. And TK, because he's racist, decided to run a stream like that instead of giving time for Everything Patent. I would love to. Like, I had a lot of fun playing with him last time. But I think... Are we okay? What's happening? Why can't I... Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you're so slow. Okay. I would love to. But... Instagram.com/purposewrestling. I would love to play again. I think it was very fun last time we played. But actually... We have... Stream is very... My computer's very slow. Everything Pattern here. Roth versus Denzel Mack. Kian Cameron's Open Challenge. Ambition Championship. Adrian Arturo versus Vinny Kamaru. Roy Johnson versus Donny Rivaro. Jackson and Knox versus First Class Flyers. We have this scramble match here. In celebration of Black History Month. All the proceeds from this show are going to go to charity. To ACLT. And we run it every October. Or we've been running Roy Johnson's Everything Pattern every October. That's what I'm going to be doing on Friday. Maybe we'll live stream it. I'll think about it. We were able to live stream it last year. So we'll see. All Pokemon out. I'll be fine. I don't have to wrestle. Alexa, play Leave the Memories Alone over this Sons of Southampton montage. Why are you writing us out, Anthony? We're just wrestling the Bryants. Come on. Surely we can beat the Bryants. Right? Could be worse. Could be bald. No offense, Sarah. Oh my god. Paul G, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You still got luscious locks, so it's fine. Yeah, my locks are too luscious, I think. They get dried very easy. The amount of money I spend on leave-in conditioner for when I wrestle is insane. Just get Xander annoyed and you can have an easy match, just like how Nino got pinned on Sunday. That's not hard. Join the bald gang, David. Imagine me doing it because I would choose. Listen, I've been studying a lot of 2000s Bryan Danielson. Okay. And when he was like doing his ROH run, he was just bald. He was just shaving his head. When he didn't have to. That's such an interesting choice. You know, why would he do that? David being bald feels very nice. Tiz Matiz, what's up? I don't think I've ever got like Brit Rest bald by that account that was doing that to everybody. What's happening here? Are you protesting people saying that I should go bald? Okay. There's a guest on the stream. I don't know if they can hear you. Okay. For me? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Samson. The strength is gone when if Samson losing the hair.
The aura is gone. But the aura is gone.
The aura is gone if I cut the hair.
You cut the hair.
Okay.
He's not allowed. No short hair Francisco is ever allowed.
That never
Ever
happened.
again.
That never existed. I only started wrestling after the pandemic.
Bull. Bull. No short hair. Go back on his social media and look
No,
at the
don't
short-
do that.
No short hair. No beard.
Don't do it.
Hair only.
Don't do it. Don't go back on my social media.
Yeti.
The Yeti?
Yeti.
Who's the I'm the Yeti. Oh my god, I've been clipped. I'm a bit behind on the chat. I'm gonna try and catch up as I go. Sorry, gang. Cena was world champ and tag champ, so was Austin, so was MJF. Why does JJ Gill think he can't? Is it because he would be a conflict of interest to challenge his partner? There you go, DMR. Or maybe he just like he's super hyper focused on. Why do I still have my headphones on? Hyper focused on the title. He just wants to hyper focus on being the singles champion. Listen, I can talk more about this later, but I think that where's my Kaylee? Can you bring my headphone box, please? I don't know. The table or something? When you've been told all your entire life that, like, you're supposed to be the person that goes from contender to champion and all that, like, you've been hyper-focusing on that title, right? I feel like I put this light in a different place, and I feel like the shadows here are too big, so I'm gonna move the light. Oops. Am I gonna move the light? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's better. There you go. Thank you. You found it? You don't found it? Mirror blue hair. Can you ever go home? It loses the blue hair, true. But I think that Mirror blue hair doesn't need to go bald to manage her own. You know, I think she'll be fine. Right?
She doesn't have hair loss in her family.
Bye. Let's play. You're gonna just put your head in for that one, right? You're just gonna be like, put your head in from that one. Everyone leave David and his perfect hair alone. I agree. Sarah, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello. We gotta sort this TK guy out. Once again, the only person who commented on David's perfect hair was David. That is true. That is true. I'm hyper analytic. Is what makes me a great trainer in professional wrestling. And he comes with all the benefits and perils of it. I think the castle is a 17. I'm pretty sure he said this Friday on his Instagram. On his Discord. TK is also pro segregation. There's a clip of it on his Twitch. Oh, okay. Week after Purpose, day before Wolves. Oh, okay. Then maybe I can do it. Maybe I can play it on the 17th. Okay. I don't want you to open on this one. I want you to open on this one. Can you open on this one? Does that work? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh man, this computer is so slow. Is the image very choppy? This isn't good. I'm very afraid that like the stream is gonna blow up. What's this clip that... What did I get clipped saying? Anthony Russell? I would love to. Like, I had a lot of fun playing with him last time. This Friday is Purpose Wrestling Everything Patent. Which I'm going to be helping and running. And TK, because he's racist, decided to run a stream like that instead of giving time for everything pattern. I would love to. Like, I had a lot of fun playing with him last time. Well, I want to retract my statement because, in fact, the King of the Castle stream is not going to be this Friday, but next Friday. Therefore, TK is not a bigot. I think that's the conclusion that we can get to. All right. Can someone link me to this TK clip? Because it's just always bad streaming when I'm finding the clips myself. Can someone link me to this TK clip where he's saying that he's a pro segregation? We love charity in this stream and like a certain headbutt messiah. I mean, oh, we love charity in this stream and like a certain messiah. There you go. Can a mirror blue hairball hold? Oh, that's okay. You were responding to a message I haven't seen yet. Cool. Mirror blue hair, the man's hair. I mean, it is in the name, to be fair. All I'm saying, Carl Anderson and Giant Bernard were both bald when they were the longest reigning IWGP tag champs. Are you trying to say that JJ and I should go bald and that is the key to the success of the Sons of Southampton? Is that the only way we're going to be able to be successful? Is that what it is? It was for a second, but it seems all good to me, and that was me closing everything that I have open. Exclusive. TK Cooper's not a racist. Click the link for the story. Support Wrestle Talk. No, Wrestle Talk. Support me with a subscription, a Twitch subscription. Because apparently that gives you Duolingo subscriptions as well. I wonder what happened with Duolingo that made them have to rethink their marketing. Amira Blue Bold. Amira Blue Scalp. Heads shining, the Sons of Southampton. That you is not is intentional, isn't it? I can tell. I can tell. Let's all learn Portuguese by subscribing to David. Imagine me teaching you Portuguese. How would that work? I don't know if I would be able to. Whoop, here we go. Yeah, here comes the
JJ.
All right.
They have to learn on their own. They're plenty. I don't know how to say on their own because you never told me.
Thanks, Diz. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, man. I don't know. That is life. It's been good, though. I had a good week. What can I say about my week? I can say that it was good. Right? That's a good start. I recorded a vlog of Sunday, but then I realized that after the match I didn't film... Not true, after the match I filmed merch, but after merch and after the show I didn't film anything. And I went to like this chicken place with Random Hero. What's up? Your good week was good? I'm glad. I'm glad it was. Cheers to your good week. Went to like this chicken place with the one called Parker and Keely, and there's the whole story. I don't think anyone here's saying, "Oh, you went to
2 weeks in a row now."
To a chicken place and goes, "Oh, that's it." Keely ate. I don't think that happens, you know. What? I believe you. Good. I'm glad. I didn't like the place that much. As in, like, the chicken was fine, the food was fine, but I didn't like the customer service. And listen, it doesn't work that way. I don't do the promotion and then they have to pay me first.
Give me it for free and we'll give you reparations. That's what your people did to my people.
What the hell is happening to me? I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what's happening in this world right now. Have an idea what's going on here. Oh, I'm afraid. Is this stream gonna have technical issues? Are they gonna come back? Nah, I'm ill. You're ill? Everyone's ill. It is October, that's what happens. Diva, do you know if the Wolves shows have separate intervals or if it's just a break in the middle? I don't know. I don't remember how it's been. If do you call me diva? On purpose? It wasn't on purpose. It was on the stream. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to get something here because I got a story to tell you about the weekend. About Amira's phone. I love calling people diva. Good. Am I a diva? I don't know if I'm a diva. You started that it wasn't on purpose joke. No, that's... Yeah, I know I started. When I say it, it's funny. When I say it, it's funny. You and Jay are diva. JJ Gill is not a diva. There's a lot of hate on JJ Gill that I don't like. There's been a lot of reactions that I want to talk about. It's not good. It's just not good. I remember there was interval in Manchester and the gap between shows. And last year, was there an interval last year at your call? I think there was. I'm certain there was because there's like meet and greets to sell and stuff. Listen, I'm not, it's not my decision. I'm talking like it's my choice and it's not my decision, it's not my choice, right? But I'm pretty sure there will be an interval at the thingy. Why? Are you like, you can't take that much lucha? Is that what it is? It has to be a breakup in lucha? Rumor has it David is the Arkham Knight. I'm vengeance. I am the night. Look at me. I'm Batman. Wait. I'm Batman. I have no idea how this looks on stream. Oh, there's not much difference. I'm just a little bit. I'm Batman. Good. Cool. Wonderful. This helps me convince my mom to let me do part of the second show, and then you go. Yeah. Why? The interval? You can just leave. You don't need to wait until the interval to leave a show. You know that, right? Straight Cartman vibes. I never played any of the South Park games. Maybe I should. Just tell her it's all one show, so you have to do the whole thing. Oh my god. I will just hopefully now Indian my mum to let me do more lucha if I just leave halfway. Between the second show instead of at the end of the first. I see. I think there was an interval as those who didn't buy the pre-show meet and greet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was like an interval at the York Hall ones as well. I don't know how you connected to that. Because you can't type. Maybe it's because you can't type Murder Assassin. Have you thought about that? No, you only think about yourself. More money, more problems. More lucha, less problems. I'm sure that equation works somehow. I thought about you when I made a plus 1,000 Haura sign for you, so shush, that is true. There'll be people like you, and there's people in denial. Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? The tweet? Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Where is the tweet? Father, 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 help us. We are looking for the tweet. We just want to know where it is. Where is the tweet? God damn it, stop tweeting, Amira Blair. God damn it. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I'll be at the football instead of Fantastica Mania. It's a home game for season ticket, but also Wolverhampton on fancy traveling up. There'll be people there in Wolverhampton. It's fine. We got it. Got my wrestling fixed this weekend, Friday and Sunday. Good. Are you coming to Southampton? Are you going to Southampton, Liam? On Sunday? What is this? What am I doing? Ah, yes, I'm showing you this. Some nastily... Some... Ugh, can't read today. Some little nasty stole my phone today, but David Francisco got it back for me. And I want everyone to know he's the best friend in the world wide world, because that was super brave. Amira Blair is known for hyperbole, and she is hyperbolizing here. We're not friends, but I am a hero. I think it's important to talk about this. A guy told Tony, found it, only give it back to us for 30. Let me tell you this story here, right? Let me explain what happened here. Suddenly, Amira Blair realizes she lost her phone. And it becomes the talk of the locker room. It becomes the talk of backstage at this show. Because Amira Blair has lost her phone and is panicking. Oh my god, she's panicking, right? When I find out about this, there were people, I'm not going to name them. I think it's up to them to name themselves if they want to. It's not up to me to be out here doxing people and their relationships with Amira Blair. But there were people, it was the joke. It was a joke, all right. There were people who were helping Amira Blair, and they called the phone number. And someone picked up. Someone picked up and they said, hey, I found your phone. Actually, no, sorry, I lied. That's not what they said. What they said was, hey, I saw someone pick up this phone on the floor, and I gave them 25 pounds so that they wouldn't take the phone. Because, you know, phones are important, and I know how important phones are. So, out of the kindness of my own heart, I've given them the money. And this is the postcode that I'm at. He said a postcode, right? Oh, we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there, Anthony Russell. We'll get there. We'll get there once I find the cable that charges the camera. Where's the cable? I don't need it. I can use the other one to be here. Oh, here it is. Poor Tony's just a bit slow in it. Oh, Tony. I think Tony is anything but slow. Playing 3D chess at live. So I was saying, he said, hey, I was very helpful, so here's a postcode for you to come and get the phone. I am at this postcode. It happened to be a 10-minute walk from the venue. And this is where you can find me. And that's where it was. He said a postcode. He didn't say like a place. And obviously, Amira Blair was in a state. In an absolute state. That's what she does. She's just panics, goes crazy. You've seen Amira Blair. You've seen the kind of thing she does when you've heard her voice. When Michael Oku happens to land a little bit more on his shoulder, you know. When Michael Oku has a little bit more of a boo-boo. When someone kicks Michael Oku a little bit more in the jaw. And she goes crazy. She is Amira Blair. That's what she does. And she was panicking here as well. Like the little panicky ball of energy that she is. All she wanted to do was go right now, in that moment, to pick up that phone. But she couldn't. Oh, she couldn't. Of course not. Of course she couldn't. I mean, her boyfriend, and maybe more important than that, her client, right? The person that brings in the bread in their household, right? The hanger-on. Sorry, Amira Blair's the hanger-on. The person that Amira Blair hangs herself on for success in life. The wearer of the tailcoats, the coattails. What's the coattail? Coattails, right? Yeah, right in the coattails. The wearer of the white and gold coattails that Amira Blair rides on through life. He had a match for the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship, a title that, by the way, is mine and he stole, but we're not going to relegate this here. We'll save that for another time. So she couldn't go and do it, but all she wanted to do was ruin the show. All she wanted to do was think about herself like the nasty little selfish nasty that she is, instead of doing what's right and stand by her client in such an important day, in such an important venue. So someone needed to save it. And of course, there was a lot of cowards in that locker room. There was a lot of people that didn't care about anyone else. You know about them. That's not me. There's a lot of people that were too afraid of going and investigate this postcode that this Tony gave her. But that's not me. I said, Amira Blair, I got you. As a locker room leader and a hero to the needed, I put my opinions on people like Amira Blair to the side, and I do the right thing. Because as we continue to realize as time goes on, I am the good guy. I am the good guy. So there I went. I asked someone to message Amira Blair's phone saying, hey, this is the person that's going to go and pick up the phone. And I knew, and off I went, right? As the show was happening, I missed a little bit of the show because Amira Blair, she just wanted it. She just wanted it in that moment. She could not even face the reality that she wouldn't have the problem fixed. So I did the right thing. And I went and helped her. Like the good person that I am. Like the good guy that I am. So I walked 10 minutes. And up to the postcode, which matched the restaurant that was next door. And I entered the restaurant and I said, hey, I'm looking for Tony. He said he works here and he's here until 10. And he has my friend's phone. And you know what they say when I got into the restaurant? They said, Tony? There's no Tony that works here. And the plot thickened. Oh, listen, when I walked to this postcode, I wasn't 100% sure that he would be there. I had my doubts that this was even a reality. Probably the person that had the phone, when they picked up, was just walking down the street and they saw the first thing that they saw, which was this place. And they said, oh yeah, I'm working here. You can come and meet us here. But the weird thing about it, and I kind of got bad information by the person that did the phone call, is that they never said the name of the restaurant that I went in. This was actually an assumption by the person that made the phone call to say, hey, it's going to be here. It's going to be placed in this place. This is where they are, all right? But that's not what happened. That's not the reality. Let me just fix this. What's happening? Why are you okay? We good? What's happening here? Whoop. There's no Tony here. Roll for initiative. Yes, absolutely. You are. You know exactly how to get to me. I've been watching campaign 4. 4 hours, insane. That's my entry point into Critical Role. Local hero steps up and feeds crazed Irish woman's phone addiction. Exactly, Tismatiz. You get it. You get it, right? Listen, I wasn't 100% sure that there was a Tony in the first place, that I would find a phone in that postcode. No. Maybe, as I said, the person was just walking out and she just said that. I was fed wrong information because what happened is that whoever was on the phone with Tony and got the postcode, they went on on Google Maps and they put down that postcode, and that postcode is right in front of a restaurant. So they said, oh, Tony works here at this restaurant. So I got into that restaurant and I said, where's Tony? And they said, I'm sorry, there's no Tony working here. I'm like, of course there isn't. Maybe the phone is gone and they were just playing around. But there was something that was tricking my brain and I couldn't really. There was a question that I had that was at the forefront of my mind, and I didn't have an answer for it. Which was, why would, if this is someone who is just walking out and seeing what they see out of their window. Sorry, not out the window, but they're walking out and they're just looking around at the shops that are there and say, oh yeah, come and meet me at this shop, but there was never any intention of meeting here. Why would they say such a specific postcode? I mean, think about it. Besides 2 or 3 postcodes, can you name the specific postcode of the place that you're walking by in a street? Because the person didn't say, come and meet me at this restaurant or at this place. They said, come and meet me at this postcode. So that made me think that not all hope was lost. And that maybe we just misunderstood the place that we're going to get the pickup. So I asked the person that did the phone call, hey, did they ever say they were at this restaurant, or what did they say? And the reply I got back was, no, they didn't say that. They only gave the postcode. So I went to the place next to this restaurant and I said, hey, is there a Tony here? And the manager was called Anthony. But he said, I'm called Anthony, but I have no idea about a phone. That is interesting. And they actually like asked me for a lot of questions, and they were trying to be as helpful as they could. Like, you're looking for this. Oh, maybe there's this and that. They explained to me the postcode is this area here, but honestly, we don't know about any phone. We don't know about anything. I explained things on their side, and we got to the conclusion that maybe this person just happened to know the postcode of that street. They were walking by the street and they said it, but the phone is long gone and there's no hope. So I stepped out of that restaurant, and before giving up, something that I never do, I stopped and thought, is there anything that I could do that I haven't done yet? And there was. I could call Amira Blair's phone myself. Yes, I have Amira Blair's phone number. As you know, I've had a situation here on the stream where I had her on the phone. I still need to do the edit of that incredible conversation where she runs away from responsibilities out of my title range. The way my title was stolen from me. So I call the phone, and on the other side, a voice picks up. The person picks up the phone again. And I say, hey, I'm David. I am here to pick up my friend's phone. This phone, we were told to come and meet at this postcode. And on the other side, I hear a voice that goes, a what? And I'm like, oh man, this guy is trying to act like he can't hear me. He's not inside a restaurant. I can hear that he's on the streets. He is acting like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Right? And I tell him, hey, I again say, with my best customer service smile, the kind of smile that I use with people that just hog the merch table, I say, none of you guys are cool, because I recognize you from the streams. I say, hey, I'm here. You said to meet at this postcode. I am here at the postcode. Where are you? Let's meet up. Let's take care of this phone business. And person goes, okay. Hangs up. And I'm like, oh, that's it. He realized that someone actually followed through and went to this postcode, and he's now caught on like stealing the phone. But why did he pick up the phone? If this person wants to keep the phone, why is this phone not on airplane mode already? Why did he pick up the phone? And it says I'm thinking this, standing in front of the second restaurant that I went out, that I hear a voice on my right, a few doors down, being like, hey, you looking for phone? I'm like, oh. And I stare at the closest thing that you can imagine in London that looks like a bald Dusty Rhodes. That is the person that was trying to get my attention. Imagine Dusty Rhodes bald, a little bit thinner, but not that much thinner. The same heaviness in the face, probably the same age. And I go, I was just talking to you just now. Like, yeah, you were just talking to me. I was the person that was on the phone. I have the phone. I'm like, oh, you have the phone? He says, yes. And he's outside of a shop with someone else that I presume works in that shop as well, that was also standing outside. Tony Dust, yes. Also standing outside and say, hey, listen, we found the phone. Like, he pointing at this guy that works in that shop, much younger than him. Yeah, he found the phone, and he was just so nice. He gave he saw someone else was picking up the phone and said, no, I'll take the phone. Here's 25 pounds. Yeah, he did it. He was, it's very nice of him. He gave me the 25 pounds. And I said, oh, okay. I see what's happening here. I think that. And I say, oh, of course, I thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so he gave 25 pounds. And I say, okay. Would you like the money back? It's like, I mean, not me, him, right? I think it would be good for him. You don't want to get him to lose the money. And I said, well, good thing that I thought to myself, good thing that I stopped by the ATM already and I got 30 pounds out, because ATMs usually don't give 5 pounds. And I said, no, of course. Yeah, I am. Me and my friend, we're very appreciative that you did this and really appreciate it. So, hey, here's 25 pounds and here's a little extra as a thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I did that and I took the money out, they said, I want to see the money. Like no money, no phone. Yeah, of course. Here it is. Please take it, And a little extra. And he said, cool. Gives me the phone back. Takes the phone off airplane mode. For some reason, he after he did the call with me, he put it on airplane mode. And I had the phone back. And triumphantly, 30 pounds short, I walked back to the Portchester Hall. And I told someone to tell Amira Blair, because I don't talk to her directly, that the phone is recovered. And I could see the moment that she was told the phone was recovered. And my God, she fell down to her knees, crying and smiling, looking at the skies, thanking the Lord above and the gods of wrestling for the serendipity of sharing a locker room with someone so nice and kind as me. Someone that would take the sacrifice of using 30 of his own pounds to recover the phone of someone who has contributed massively to bring me such grief, not just to my wrestling career, but to my life. And still, forgiving and thoughtful as I am, I still did the right thing for someone that didn't deserve it of me. Anyways, I'm 30 pounds short. If you don't mind going to theversation.net/merch, I would appreciate your support. Thank you very much. I'm a hero. I'm a true hero, cat. If it wasn't for the fact that I was streaming on YouTube as well, I would be playing hero songs, In fact, this here was the tale of a true hero that looks over the misdeeds of the past in order to be able to do right by the fellow human beings that need for right to be done by them. A true hero that is there not when people want him, but when people need him. A true hero that is going to be the hero not that some people deserve, but the one that people need. An incredible human being that stands up for what's right, despite the face of what people say it's wrong. Let's use this one instead. Why am I not finding any good songs for the stuff I want to do? There we go. A true hero is me. Where's that TK segregation spot, huh? Dude almost made it a riddle. If the phone you wish to see, you must solve these puzzles 3. Oh, man. Poor girl just wanted to play games on her phone. Yeah, that's all she uses the phone for. And, you know, to drive dangerously. Emily's a big fan of Critical Role, so watch the first episode of Campaign 4 to show an interest and see what it's about. Yeah, like, I feel like Critical Role is so hard to get into that, you gotta have a starting point, and I think this is as good a starting point as any, especially for me, who, as a viewer, is just so used to Brennan as a DM. Alright? Tony really likes calls. They really wanted to know about that 25 pounds. They did, Phoebe. Can you wonder why? Here's my theory, okay? And this is just a theory. I'm not accusing anyone, not even allegedly. Like, I don't think this is what's happening, because for all I know, that story is true. I have no evidence that the story is wrong, right? So I'm not saying that this is what happens here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is a scenario somewhere, somehow, where there is someone or a group of people that are very good at lifting phones off people, and instead of just lifting them and keeping them and having to deal with that, they actually play a scheme where they wait for someone to call the phone, say that they found the phone, tried to get in touch with the original owner just to get a finder's fee of 25 pounds plus taxes. You're bawling now? No, Tony does forever indebted to you, I know, right? Tony does, but more importantly, Amira Blue Hair. She's also indebted to me forever. I hear if you look Amira directly in the eye, she turns into a gremlin. No. There's only one gremlin here, and that's me. Is there new merch for us to buy then? Bring on the hoodies. It's coming. I promise you. I am working on it. Should have asked Tony if he wanted to buy a shirt in an 8x10. Costs 25 pounds, Tony. I don't think he would have been interested, you know. I don't think he would have been able to get away with it. So I think heroism should reward you with a chance to defend the title. I believe so as well. You know, until I defend my title against Michael Oku, or like anyone really, the title is not linear. They are just like the belt that Jay Joshua raised at the end of the last Ref Pro show is purely an interim title until this situation gets resolved. That's a conversation for another time. Oh my god. Nah, random hero, absolutely not. I'm going to time you out for that message. The Southampton Knight exposed a giant underground crime network. Listen. Let me sing you a story of a man so far from home. Let me tell you a mighty tale of how David saved Amira's phone. Oh man. That's the story. That's what happened. Forever in debt to me. Okay. Right. Should we talk about the elephant in the room, gang? Should we discuss the big gray blob that stands at the northern corner of these four walls that we're sitting in right now? Should we do it? I think we should. And listen, I want your thoughts. This is a lot about reaction and things like that. And I want your thoughts. I want to know what you guys think of stuff, right? Because I guess it's happening, right? It's win or bust for the Sons of Southampton. It's going to happen. Win or bust. This wasn't my decision, my choice. It wasn't my call, but I think that if nothing else, I have to accept that this is going to be the case, right? Let me give you a little bit of context if you're a little bit lost on what we're talking about. This was last week, the week before that, a couple of weeks ago in Sheffield. I was able to be in the ring with two of my nemesis, two of the people that in my Ref Pro career have affected it negatively the most. Chas Emmels, the person that I fought to make sure that he never heard me say that I respect him, and Michael Oku, who is heavily involved in the Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship being stolen away from me, right? At the end of that, JJ Gale, we lost that match. I think that I wasn't the best of partners in that match, while at the same time, I don't think that there should be an expectation for me to be, because it was personal when it comes to those two. It was happening, but JJ wasn't super happy with it, and this is what he had to say about it at the time.
JJ, I know, and I'm sorry. It kind of got to me, and I'm sorry that Michael and Shaq get to me, but they have been the two people that have been in my way for success here in Rev Pro. And I just get Michael Oku. I am not the champion right now because he stole that title from me, jumping me when the match wasn't on. And Chas Emmels, the reason why he's the champion right now, the reason why Chas is the undisputed...
David, that's exactly the issue here. Charles Samuels is the British heavyweight champion, and tonight I stood across the ring from him. And in that moment, when I looked at that championship belt, it reminded me what this is all about. What it has always been all about, and that is me getting my hands on that undisputed British heavyweight championship. Things weren't clicking tonight, David. And this has been a hell of a ride. I can't believe I'm going to say this, David, but we're friends.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
But maybe we just...
No, JJ, no, wait. There's something I haven't told you yet because we've been focusing on the match. But Rev Pro saw the video that I put out, and I guess they agree that the dealer is biased because there's something cooking for Live in London 100 that is good for us. I'm just asking you to please just come on me this one ride, okay? Then we can talk about it, but I think I got this, okay? It's a match against a high-profile team, and I know that if we beat them, we are front of the line. We've already beaten the Young Guns, we get ourselves a title shot. Let's just do, I know this works. I know that it's not there because of our lack of experience together, but I know this works, please. Let me sort this out right now. But it's going to happen. A high-profile team, we beat them, we get a title shot. Please. Don't give me an answer now. I'm gonna confirm this, please.
Cares more about his success than
Please,
his friends
JJ.
without realizing he can have both. That's I don't know, like professional wrestlers are looking for success, right? Like, we are single-minded. I understand it. I get it, right? Obviously, some of you were here last week when we discussed this, and we already know that this led to Jay Joshua and Connor Mills. They were the team that I was talking about here. We did wrestle them live in London this Sunday. Got a few clips that I want to show you here. I just got to get them. I thought I had them ready, but I don't, because of course I didn't. We can have friends and be successful. True. That is true. I'm not going to... I agree with you. You're right. You are indeed correct. He can indeed have friends and be successful. And that's what I'm trying to get him to see, you know? Like, it's not... Losing isn't easy, right? No, it's not like we enjoy losing, right? No one does. Couple of ooh, what's happening here? Sure. Couple of bits here from the match. Mostly me being really good at wrestling.
Jay Gale, knowing that they're fully in control. First step where they've not been. Big clothesline from David, but didn't have the will to keep it up, get back to his corner and tag in JJ. Oh, crikey!
Beautiful Tower of London. I'm going to start
off the
using
top.
this more. I love this move. And it works well. I figured out a few ways and situations I can be in where I can kind of like counter and go into it, especially from Fireman Scary. So expect to see that more out of me. One of my most proud moments in this match
Not doubt David Francisco.
is this counter here. Like, they always do this combo, and I was able to kind of like goad him into hitting the combo properly.
Second, looking for the ruckus.
And I just thought of like, hey, Jay Joshua's coming. I'm going to hit him with a ruckus too. I never thought it would work the way he did, but he did, right?
He's looking to be on fine form here this afternoon in
Maybe I should
London.
believe in myself a bit more. I'm not known for being someone who believes in himself much, right? But truth is, they were the better team, right? I think, I know that I shot a little bit higher than maybe the level that JJ and I are when it comes to the Sons of Southampton. This is the team that won the Great British Tag League. They have a lot of momentum behind them right now, and that does help. Number one contenders to the tag team titles, even though we have done a lot to also be considered strong contenders to the tag titles when it comes to direct competition with the Young Guns. That's all what RevPro was ready to give us. That's fine. It's a good compromise, having in mind that we went from the dealer is biased and they don't want to address any of the achievements that not just me individually, but us as the Sons of Southampton have had throughout the past year, to, okay, here's an actual shot at something, and now you have to meet us halfway and deliver on your end, which is in this case get the win, right? I think we had a few moments of brilliance where we could also get it, but at the end we didn't get it, and maybe I just shot too high at this shot, right? That was awesome. Thanks, Kat. Appreciate it. I enjoyed it myself as well. The J in JJ Gill stands for just come on this journey. That's what I tell him. And he's coming. Listen, he's on it. I think people are being meaner to JJ Gill than he should, because his actions, your actions show your true character, right? And his actions is that he continues to help and be invested, right? But to get better, surely you need to face people who are better than you. JJ is not trusting the process. I do think that JJ has been impatient. That is very fair to say. But maybe it's up to me to be level-headed and rational as the smartest person in a room that I am, and try to get him to see it, right? But I agree, right? I think there's a little bit of impatience coming from JJ, which it's like I understand, and at the same time, I want to get him to see that is the fact, while at the same time, like, he gets to a point where if he doesn't want it, doesn't want it, right? If you haven't seen it yet, this was the what happened at the end of the match, right? The match ended, they won, and I went to check on JJ.
Now this is interesting. Francisco said
come on, JJ.
Gale was reluctant to team tonight after their loss last week. Francisco convinced him that he had a plan for tonight. Obviously that plan has not worked, and Gale now...
I didn't have a
Again,
plan.
JJ Gale, he came into the start of this year wanting to compete for that heavyweight championship. Don't agree with the chants from the fans right now.
Yeah, I don't know why the
But
fans are chanting this.
The frustration JJ must be feeling is palpable, and these chants won't help the situation whatsoever. JJ Gale
walking
pushing away David Francisco.
So is that it? Are the Sons of Southampton done? Gale seems to be indicating so.
And listen, we won't know until we hear from the backstage comments, if they have any backstage comments, but it's definitely trouble in paradise.
Yeah,
we'll put it like that, shall we?
Well, it looks to
definitely
me
have
as though
backstage
JJ
comments.
Gale thinks there's nothing left to say. Francisco, though, has that look on his face like a light bulb just went off. What's Francisco planning now?
So he did leave me behind. And this sentiment that he had of like, okay, this is it for the Sons of Southampton continued, and he went straight into the interview room. I was able to kind of like chase after him, find him, and I was looking for him. They told me there was an interview room, so eventually I do catch up to him. This is what he had to say.
Say less.
In the interview room.
That's 2 weeks in a row now. 2 consecutive weeks here in RevPro that me and David have lost a match. You know, for a short period of time, me and David caught fire. I really believed for that short period of time that me and David could one day be tag team champions. The impossible became possible. But not anymore. These last 2 weeks in that ring, I've not felt that same fire that I felt in January when I stood in front of all of you and told you that I will be British heavyweight champion this year. And I can't lose that fire. I can't lose that belief. So believe me tonight when I tell you that here in London, Live in 100 is the very last time you will see...
JJ, wait. Listen. I got one more time.
David, we have become friends, all right? Mm-hmm. I like you, you're a good person, all right? Deep down under all of this, I truly believe you're a good dude. And I know you want to make this work, but we can't do this. It's nothing personal, I need to put my career first. I am a future British heavyweight champion, and the longer I spend in this team is the longer that's not going to happen. David, it's nothing personal. Friends, all right? But this is it. You got to trust me on this one, all right?
JJ, listen. Southampton.
How many times have we been here, David?
Southampton, JJ. I understand your frustration. I get it. You can't focus only on the things that have been happening lately, right? This has been going on for months, and you felt it. I know you felt it.
Okay, fine,
right?
David. Listen. Shut up and listen, David. All right? Southampton. The place where this all began. The place that believed in us before anyone else in the country, in the world, believed in this. The Sons of Southampton. I'll give you one more chance in front of our people, because we owe it to them. And we owe it to ourselves to go out there, and whoever they give us, we will beat them.
Yes.
But if we don't, we're done. We are done. Win or bust.
Win or bust. Win or bust. Win or bust.
Win
You
or
haven't
bust.
been here in a
By the way, before we move on from the match, Nathan, what's up? Before we move on to the match, this is the side that you guys were able to see, and it's all good, right? Look at what Mills did to me. Anyone see that? Should take a picture of that and post it online and say, "Oh, if you think wrestling's real, what fake? Explain this." Real tough guy stuff, right? Look at that. It was worse. It was worse a couple of days ago, to be fair. It was worse on the day, probably. The beard kind of covers it up, but you know, it's a little bruise to the face because he kicked me right in the face several times. Wrestling, eh? Professional wrestling. Give me a second, gang. So, let me just see something. I'm gonna do a test right now.
But if we don't, we're done.
Oh,
We are done.
that's much better.
Win or bust.
Okay. Window for reference next one. Okay, cool.
Win or bust.
So, win or bust. We already know what the match is. The match was announced today. All right, the match was announced earlier today, so it's happening this Sunday in Southampton. 4 o'clock doors, 4:30 bell. Win or bust for the Sons of Southampton as they look to get back to winning ways against an exciting young team looking for their first win. I wasn't aware of this when I requested them as our opponents. It was my request. This match is happening at my request. I think it's a good test for us. I also think that is... Alfredo, what's up? I also think that is a match that is a little bit more at the level that we had. Like, say what you want to say. Sure, we've been very successful, but the Sons of Southampton are the least experienced team in the tag team division, and we probably need to just take a step back, rank ourselves up slowly, and figure out the kinks as we go. And I think that wrestling the Bryant brothers is actually a good opportunity to do so, for us to figure out these kinks, for us to put this down, and for us to kind of like find our mojo without having to then deal with the top of the division when it comes to teams, because they just have more experience. They're just the chemistry is better, right? When you're in a tag team, there's 3 elements to a tag team always, which is the 2 wrestlers and then the connection and the chemistry between these 2 wrestlers, right? So that 3rd element needs to be worked as well. And when you're in the ring with the high levels of the tag team division, then even if you are really good individually, this 3rd element may not be there, right? You got this. Just be careful if Xander starts turning green. Screw him. We're going to talk about things that I've said about Xander, but I am just happy that when I look at this graphic, RevPro was able to give us the team that I ask. I think this is also a very good test for the Flying Bryan brothers, and it's not even the good Bryan. So I think we got this. This is in the bag, right? It's down. So ever since this match was announced, Nathan believes you will, and thanks, Nathan. I believe so too. All right. I think this is the way to do it, right? And in Southampton, right? Right at home, the place where all of this started. We just need to kind of reset. You know, like, success comes in waves. It's a good life lesson for you, Nathan. Success comes in waves, okay? Life is not a linear evolution. Things come in waves. Sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up, you know? And as the ancient, to you it's going to be an ancient piece of art. The Dark Knight once said, "Why do we fall?" It was actually Alfred. It was his butler. But why do we fall? To get back up, right? Yes. So I would like to go here and see a little bit of the reactions. I feel like I've been sharing a lot of my thoughts about all of this on Twitter as we go, and because it's where the majority of the conversations have been happening, to be fair, and I want to continue to share these thoughts with y'all. So, for example, and also like people's reactions to it, right? I posted the video of it is a useful lesson for him. He's now brushing his teeth. Let's go to bed, Nathan. It's late. The video of this last moment here, I posted it on Twitter, the Everything app. Cromwell and George, who's been one of my biggest ops on that side of the barricade, right? Never thought I'd say this. Eve, I don't know what he means by Eve. Maybe he wanted to say ew. But David is the good guy here. Not just here, everywhere. Have you not heard the story about how I basically recovered the Mira Blair's phone by myself? Right? I'm the good guy. A lot of people saying the same here. You've been fooled by Big Quill, and if you thought otherwise, tell them she brother. Someone please inform Andy. Imagine if Andy doesn't know. Who's Andy now? Oops, there we go. Odiana, what's up? Undeniable, even you see it. There we go. Who are you? How do you get access to George's account? Nah. Listen, I've done nothing wrong. I don't know what you want me to say. I've done nothing wrong. All right? I know I'm going back. I want to just go through things. I did reply to this with I think one of the greatest tweets that I've posted recently. Cromwell and George jumping on the bandwagon at the last possible second. Clever. Great hashtag content. Look at me. I will get this Twitter thing down. He'll be ever, not Eve. Oh, he's saying ever. Of course he is. I never thought I'd say this ever, but David is a good guy here. Of course, yeah. And I told him, have I not been saying it? I've been saying this for a very long time. It's on camera. I'm the good guy. Or I'm a good guy, at least. You know, there's not more than one good guy, right? So, Dave DeMark, as usual, he has his website and he writes about Ref Pro and he gives his like thoughts on things that are happening. And I think it's always good to have a few pundits just writing on things. And it's also a good thing for, at least for me, to kind of keep my ear to the ground and see what's being said here. And he always does this thing, which is the 10 takeaways, right? Like he goes to a show or watches a show and he does 10 takeaways from that show. One of the takeaways is this one that I shared here, right? Time is running out for the Sons of Southampton. Once again, David Francisco gave his everything to the Sons of Southampton. Once again, he took the lion's share of the offense. I did choose to start, to be fair. JJ was kind enough to give us that. It was the strategy that we went with. I thought I was just going to wrestle with Connor Mills a little bit, but anyways. Once again, he had his Zars handed to him. Oh, wow, okay. For large spells, often by both Connor Mills and Jay Joshua, and he put away a hell of a fight. I just show you two situations where I'm fighting them off by myself. How does JJ react to this? Frustration on the apron waiting for the tag. And then when it finally comes, he hesitated, seemingly questioning if his heart is really in this team. Quite simply, and I mean this wholeheartedly, David Francisco deserves better. That's very kind of you to say. I believe so too. But I deserve nothing. I will earn everything. It was another defeat, though, for Sons of Southampton, and now we wait the backstage reactions to see what the two men have to say about the future of the team. This was posted before those backstage reactions came out, right? And I did share this. I kind of like screen shared it and I shared it with my honest sentiments about it. Trust me, I understand the sentiment behind these words. I appreciate that my commitment to the team is being recognized. Sure, JJ was a bit frustrated, but he came through in the end and he has the right to not want to team anymore. I appreciate that he's giving it a go. I think this is an important point and I want to clarify what I believe about this. I don't want to force anyone into a team, right? JJ doesn't have to tag with me. He has the right to say that he doesn't want to do it anymore. And it's a unilateral choice that is a right that should be given to anyone that is part of these teams. Like, you have the right to say, I don't want to be involved in this anymore. And JJ has that right as well, right? As I said, I just appreciate that he's trusting me out of friendship. He's still giving this another go, if nothing else, maybe because I'm asking for it, and also because it gives him a booking, right? And it's Southampton, right? This was a big shot, and he understood, even if he's frustrated, even if he looks like he's not going to tag me or whatever, he always comes through, and this is another situation where that happens, right? Hey, it's Mills and Joshua. I know that you have your doubts about this, but this can be a big deal. And he came through, right? Hey, I know that you are like, seem to be done with the team, but it's Southampton, and I believe that we can find the spark again. And if we don't, we don't, right? But I believe that we can find the spark again. This is the place we always started. We can't, people, he can do whatever he wants, right? But we shouldn't give up on things until we've tried everything. And the opportunity of like teaming in Southampton to find our mojo and find our spark one more time is right there. We should just take it, right? So yeah, as I say, I appreciate that he's giving it a go, right? Before I move on, I just want to go into this here. Mark at Chrome Clone calling me an innocent little lamb. I asked for clarification. He didn't discourage those chants to fuck you up on Sunday. He's a wrong one. Check out the Undoctor footage. This is good work though. Well done, Mark. Maybe I could hook him up. Doubters will say this footage was photoshopped. There. That was nice, Mark. Well done. I replied to Dave. Sorry. Dave replied to me. He has seen the... Once he read this tweet, he had already seen the backstage comments. And he says, I was far kinder to JJ's situation after watching those backstage comments. He's put on hold his singles ambitions for this. You can't see that on... then he says that he can't see the video of reactions, but he puts those videos somewhere else. He's saying that he understands that he put on hold his single ambitions for this. And this allows me to talk about the bigger point that I think is important in the middle of this, which is like, I read that sentence of like, oh, I was far kinder to JJ's situation. He's put on hold his single ambitions for this. And I mean, so did I? And I say like, so did I. And then that kind of like led me to think about this, and I can explain things a little bit more here. Putting it on hold feels like a very reductive way of seeing it, right? I refuse to believe singles and doubles ambitions are mutually exclusive when I'm on a roster that includes Luke Jacobs, Ethan Allen, Connor Mills, Jay Joshua, or Michael Efenoku. Do I still have this here? I think I do. Allow me to just go back to these backstage reactions, because this is a very good example of like Mills and Joshua after the match.
Same thing.
Also talked.
Different
right?
day. Me and Jay have been anyone and everyone this tag team division has to offer. We beat the Cowboy Way. Last week, we pinned LTJ. And it's only a matter of time before we beat the Young Guns.
Say less. Wait. I gotta say more. I know you're not gonna be here for France. I don't know you're not gonna be there for next month. So, I know we got our priorities together, bro, but I gotta start making an impact on my own at the same time. So, all I'm gonna do now, along with you, is catch bodies, get dubs, and say less.
That's 2 weeks in a row now.
Here's another good example of like, hey, I know you're going to be... Basically, this is... what's his name? Chasemos from Wish. What's his name? Jay Joshua. It's his... that's basically him telling Connor Mills, hey, you're going to be away from a little bit. Obviously, we got this team going, but I'm going to chase some single stuff. And in fact, after the show, we saw that. And not only did he say, hey, I'm going to chase some single stuff and I'm probably going to go after this title while you're away, but Connor Mills was like, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. Let me take care of Michael so that you can send a message to Shah. They worked together. They helped each other in this situation, right? I don't know where Mills off to. Maybe he has other commitments and he can make some of these Rev Pro shows. I honestly have no answer for you, Anthony. That Twitter user must be very clever and probably handsome. Probably, Mark. You tell me. I don't know. Do you know him? Does Ethan do much singles wrestling? Not lately, but there was there was a time there where it was like after the Cruiserweight Championship while he was still part of the Young Guns. That's just another example of the vision that I have for the Sons of Southampton, right? Two friends who support each other in all their endeavors, and the tag team endeavor doesn't get in the way of the singles endeavor. This only works if there's two people that see it that way, and right now there's not two people that will see it that way, right? So when Lyon happens, he'll be off getting his arse kicked in the ballroom. Does he have is it the Lycos Gyms match? Him and Nico versus the Lycos Gym? Or is it that the three-way with Sunshine Machine? I don't know, but I think there's that match is happening. Is it on the same day? I can tell you, I'm not going to be in France. I'm going to be in a premiere. that was a business that was decided today. I'll be in the Charmandian Center. The three-way is on that day. There we go. So that's the vision that I have for the Sons of Southampton, right? I don't think that this idea that JJ has, that it's either one or the other, feels foreign to me. But at the same time, I understand and respect that it is foreign to him. And he has the right to make it that way. You know, he has the right to choose that. And that's important. I don't know, people can think whatever they want. This is what I think. This is my position on it, right? Let's see a few more reactions here as my computer slowly melts. Three-way, as if Lycos Gym could do any damage to Mills and Nico. Maybe they can. The Lycos 2 is very good. Lycos 1 is very good too as well. Alright, I was cheeky with this tweet, but I did feel that. This was my reaction to the match graphic being out and finally being able to talk publicly about it. See, an easier team for us to work out our kinks at the place where the magic sparked. It's not even the good Bryant. Do you think that's going to anger Xander? Is that a thing? Xander apparently has an attitude problem. There was, I think it's this one here. Yes. Imposter Needle mentions that you know, the Xander Bryant's anger issues. Oh, they gave you angry Bryant. Best of luck. I asked for it. That's important, right? And as I said, when it comes to this best of luck thing, brother looks like he just discovered hybrid theory and has been playing it on repeat since. I don't need luck. And that is true. You know, I think that if Xander Bryant wants to fill his chest up and try to Xander up on me, I got solutions. Maybe that's what I want. Maybe it's actually where I'm more comfortable playing, you know. Oh, I'm Xander Bryant. I'm so angry. I tried so hard and not so far. Sure. Wonderful. Get a haircut, kid. And this is the other tweet. Yeah. Yeah. That's where we are right now. There's 3 more notifications. Is this anything that I want to watch live now and reply to? Oh, there's a Gideon Gray. There's a Green and Gray tweet. Pretty sure JJ Gale's kinks are all involve feet. Dude is a straight up freak. There's a clip of me, one of these backstage interviews that we did, where I say to JJ, and I'm going to clip it, I'm going to put it as a reply to this, something along the lines of, you and I are no friends, we're not into the same, you are into a lot of weird shit that I'm not into. Can I find that clip right now? Oh, thinking it clips. Thanks, Mark, appreciate it. Let me find. This is backstage reactions. Sheffield? Sheffield? Not these ones, the last ones. Sheffield. Mattress, Coventry. Is it these ones? September? No, it's not the September ones. It's before September. I think it's Sheffield. Maybe wrong, but I believe it's Sheffield. But in the end, I'm just looking for it. This is great streaming, I know. And then I'll watch this TK clip. Okay, here we go.
What kind of mugs, mate?
Oh no,
Who's
bro!
the mug?
No.
Who's the mugs? Is my nemesis in professional.
3 points. That's what we came here to do today.
Or maybe it was the Wolverhampton ones. Why are you muted? What happened? Bruv. Brother. Brotherin. You were working just fine.
I'm not stupid, I hear that. I know what people think, I know what the fans think about this. I don't want to be a comedy act, I don't want people to laugh at me, I want to be the British...
Comedy act. No, it's not this one here. Come with me on this journey, gang.
We've got to get on the same page. We go to the... Day one of the Great British Tag League for the Sons of Southampton. And
Why is this? Why do you keep shutting my stream down?
Six more points, we're still in this.
You're right. We're still in this. We got 2 more points. We got more chances. But it's working. The connection is working. And the people out here, Wolverhampton, they could feel that connection. I'm a visionary and I knew this was a good idea. And
David,
it's a good idea.
I get it. We're in Wolverhampton and they're cheering the Sons of Southampton.
They're loving the t-shirts.
David, this is professional wrestling and professional wrestling is about winning matches.
Wasn't this one either. Summer Sizzler. It's gonna be for Summer Sizzler. Coventry? No, it wasn't in Coventry. Was it London? It was either this or was the Revolution Rumble. One of the two. One of the two. This is a revolution! Was I even on this show? I wasn't, was I? There's no corner. No. This is a revolution!
Oh my god. It continues. The form
I didn't do a backstage
continues.
interview with this. He did, but I didn't for some reason.
Paul Caven has been an incredible cruiserweight champion at keeping hold of this.
God damn it, where is it? Oh, it's too... Boo, Nino. I agree. Not the British Jacob. I wasn't the British Jacob. Southampton?
Mugged off! We look like...
Yes, I think this is the one.
I love
All of this
to
for this.
deliver on my promises, and I am nothing if not an honest man. I promise you I'll have your back. I promise the people that are there with Southampton, you felt the energy out there, JJ. I am a visionary. I had the vision, and I pay it off. No, listen, JJ. Tag team titles. This worked so well. We gotta do it for Southampton, for your hometown, for our hometown. We gotta go for those tag team titles. I know how to beat the young guns.
David, listen. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and if I'm totally honest, I'm surprised with how tonight went.
Right?
Okay, I had my reservations. I wasn't sure
think
this was
it's the
going to work
anniversary
out. You're right.
I'm sorry, gang.
The energy out in the 1865 tonight was
I feel
electric.
like I was wearing the suit.
And it was fun. But David, at the start of the year, I made it very clear to the RevPro audience that my goal is the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. And as fun as this has been, and as much as I appreciate your help in dealing with True and Lacey, they are now in the rearview mirror. And I'm looking straight at the Revolution Rumble. I will be in that match. I will be winning that match. Now, I'll remind you, I was in the final 3 last year, and I came this close to punching my ticket to that British Heavyweight title. David, thank you. But I think we're done.
I think we can have each other's backs, right? It's okay. We can have each other's back. Your thing is important. The Revolution Rumble is important. That is the next thing. I'm also focused on Revolution Rumble. All I gotta say, JJ, is at the Revolution Rumble, again, I promise you, I got your back.
Oh, what's going on? What?
True and Lacey aren't in the rearview mirror. They're in the training board because they're mugs. God damn it. more. Oh man.
Very best wrestlers in the world.
Right.
And tonight
Is this the one?
he
This
showed
has
me
to be
that.
the one.
He has come off the back of a killer run in the G1 Climax, but we have just come off the back of a killer run in the Great British Tag League. Tonight, he was just that one step ahead of me, and I'm okay with that. The energy in Crystal Palace was electric. It's good to be back here, a place that holds a very special place in my heart. I've had some of my greatest moments in this building. And tonight, we came this close, but it's okay. The year is not done. JJ Gale is not finished. There is work still to be done, and my future is certainly still very bright. What's next? I don't know. But if there's one thing I've learned about myself, and I hope you've learned it too, is that I have fighting spirit, and I will not quit. Thank you, Crystal Palace.
Yeah, man. Hey. These moments from today, they can still happen. You don't have to just be on one side, right? Have you thought about the conversation we were having earlier? Look, this isn't, you know, but you can do both at the same time.
David, now's not the time, right? Thank you, though. Thank you.
No, yeah.
God damn it!
I
Where
know
is
the camera's
it?
here, but
It's a video where I tell him it's line like, "You and I are into some different shit." Global Wars. If we weren't in Global Wars, I'm losing my mind. Is it this one?
We're not going to discuss the fact that Michael Oko couldn't hold his end of the deal. I mean, here we are again, but that is not the important story coming out of the last main event of the 229, right? It's not even Leon Slater. I do have a win over him, so
wasn't
technically
here.
I'm a contender to the X Division Championship, but we're not going to talk about that because that's not the main story that's happening here today. JJ Gale, being checked by the doctors right now, he really can't speak much after what the Young Guns did to him. Allow me to step in this room and let you know what the real story is, and he does agree with me. The real story is that the Sons of Southampton have a win over the Young Guns. We threw one over the rope, we pinned the other one, and again, David Francisco really seems to have the number of the Young Guns, don't I? I'm turning that into success, and if there's anyone who's doubted the Sons of Southampton in this Great British Tag League, if there's anyone who's doubted me, you now know, because of what we keep achieving, that we are contenders to that title. And the fastest way for us to get that championship is through the Great British Tag League. We have one more match. Thankfully, Mills and Joshua did the right thing for us and beat CPF today. We're gonna keep an eye on these matches in Berlin. But I promise you, as everything comes back to Southampton, we are still alive. And JJ and I are going back home. And the Sons of Southampton are winning the B block. We will get our way to the finals of the Great British Tag League. And just imagine, reality, my vision becoming true. The Sons of
Oh
Southampton.
my god, this is so frustrating. What the hell? People keep quoting this interview to me. Maybe it is Sheffield. Did I skip Sheffield? Oh man, I am losing my mind. Never skip Sheffield. It's not up to me. I'm gonna. Did we watch the
Heavyweight
Sheffield
champion,
one?
and for the longest time, I'm sorry, but I've sat on the fence with this. I haven't fully committed. But
Okay, maybe
tonight,
it's this
David, tonight in Sheffield, the other end of the country, from where this whole thing started, for the first time, I felt it. I believed it. The energy we had out there, the
think it's
synchronicity
this
that we had in that ring. If we bring that to our next and final Block B match, then I believe that we can do it. David, we can win the next match. And if the bracket's in our favour, you may well be looking at the winners of the Great British Tag League.
I know I got a reputation, JJ. I know the boys and the girls in the back say a lot of things, but that doesn't matter. I don't care what they think. I care what you think, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Also, if today proved anything, is that this isn't just a phenomenon in Southampton. This is a phenomenon everywhere that Ref Pro goes, and Sheffield felt it. The Sons of Southampton may be the Sons of everywhere. We got one more match in the B League. I know we're depending on the results of everything else. But still, regardless, that match is going to happen. That's where we have our eyes next. Connor Mills is my nemesis in professional wrestling. There's no one that knows Mills better than I do. And let me tell you, if there's one thing Mills doesn't have that I have, is the smartness to beat him. And with JJ by my side, he's going to be down. And Jay Joshua can be very tough. But if I showed anything, if JJ showed anything today, is that it doesn't matter what we get. We are tougher, and we've been able to take it down. What's going to happen when someone that actually has 2 cells for a brain beats the person like you, Jay Joshua, fucking Joshua James, that only has 1? It's coming. Sons of Southampton are here, and they're here to stay. I'm David Francisco, he's JJ Gale, and we make things happen. Long live the Sons of Southampton!
I'm losing my mind. Okay. This is horrible. Horrible hashtag content. What are we doing here? Not the one with the... Is it? No, it's not this one. It's way older than this. Live in London 99. We weren't in Live in London 99. I'm gonna just triple check. I am losing my mind.
Right then, so we're back, baby. Apparently CPF's back.
Oh, it's this one. It's this one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, JJ. Just say whatever you want to say. I'm not
Maybe it
gonna.
isn't.
We're not gonna litigate this here.
Okay.
It's okay.
Cool.
It's not on you.
Because, David, there's no need for negative feelings. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here today in London. We're not at the 229. It's slightly different because it's the first day of a brand new calendar year for Revolution Pro Wrestling, and we are here in our new home of Portchester Hall, and I am the heart and soul of Revolution Pro. I started my year here in Rev Pro in the best way possible with a big win with my old tag team partner. It's nothing personal, David, Callum Newman. We have been so proud watching him travel across the world and become a superstar in this industry. And for each time he comes back, I just want to prove that I'm just behind him, making myself a superstar in this country and beyond.
You're not behind him. This is the thing that pisses me off. I'm sorry. I thought this would be a new beginning, but because this isn't on JJ. People want explanations.
damn
Apparently,
it.
between Callum and Rev Pro, whatever, they got it together. They were the ones that asked for this to happen. No, let me speak. And of course, Callum wants to team with you because he wants to make sure that you're behind.
Fuck. God fucking damn it. Okay. Low 99. Okay, check. No wars. We've done the anniversary ones, not those ones. Is it? Oh no, it's this Southampton. Oh, is it this Southampton? Am I gonna? Is it not? This is the revolution. I think it's this one. I think it's this one.
I wish I had the words right now. I wish I had some
I think it's this one.
inspirational statement for you, but
I'm almost sure it's this
I
one.
don't.
You know what? I do. JJ, we're not friends. We have nothing in common outside of coming through the same journey, wanting the same things. But even though it took forever, you took a chance on me when the world was telling you shouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
I honestly believe
Like the Rev Pro cameras normally aren't good enough to catch this, but then we get backstage interviews and we get like these high HD 50 frames per second footage, and God, that's not happening anymore. My God. MJF looks like a natural next to this.
the reason we didn't get this Great British Tag League is because as you look at the field, including the Bryants, we are the least experienced tag team. This was our fourth tag match together, JJ. And look at what we've done. We were this close to winning the block. We're not friends. You're into a lot of shit that I'm not into. And the same thing goes the other way.
There we go!
I'll tell you what we are.
We found it! This is not my first language, alright? The line didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But this specific
Into
clip
a
here.
lot of shit close to winning the block. We're not friends. You're into a lot of shit that I'm not into.
Next, after that tweet to the Gideon Gray is perfect. That's what I'm gonna post. I will post it soon. Well, we did it. We found it. Oh my God, that was agonizing. All of this to say, Sunday, win or bust. What do you say, chat? What do you say? You're into a lot of shit that I'm not into, like feet. Exactly, Anthony. Exactly. I think that this Sunday either it's over or it's the beginning of a ramp up to the Sun Southampton, and all this was these last few weeks and these last few months, all it was the dip. You're too diva for JJ, so just dump him, please. You're just too good for him, sister. It's a high school again. Win or tag with RKJ instead. Tag with RKJ? I don't think I would ever be able to tag with RKJ. Brother broke my arm and he never apologized for it. It cost me years of my contendership. Months. On Sunday, the Saints go marching in, and the Sons of Southampton go marching on. I don't know.
You did my job.
No, someone wrote that. He doesn't deserve you? Who? RKJ? What is it? What do you want? What do you need? I'm trying to get the... There you go. That's okay. Here we go. JJ doesn't deserve you. I think that's wrong. The thing is...
It's coming into frame.
The thing is with JJ, the thing about the thing about the JJ team is that the reason why I pushed for teaming with JJ is that we work. We're a good team. There's potential there. We just need to figure it out. Like, there's no such thing as magic, you know? Like, you gotta slowly work on things and figure them out. But there's a lot of potential. Like, I think we've shown throughout all this time that there's plenty of potential. Tag with someone who apologizes if they break your arm, but also don't get injured, please. Injuries in wrestling is an inevitability. The only people who deserve to team with you are the Portugals.
Excuse me.
What?
I can team
You can't do a lockup, so no. Yeah, that's it. We got like a 5-second delay in front of us. So this is always like the visuals weird. There you go. Here it is. Here's the Amir Blue Hairs in the chat. Here they come. Here they come. Is there any music playing? There is. I just can't hear it. There we go. So my chat, right? The people that are going to be the echo chamber. Which one is it? The echo chamber to. Oh yeah, because if I do eco, it suddenly makes no sense. I get the difference. I just never know which one's which because I can't speak this language. The echo chamber that this stream has specific choices on what it should be. I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I do know. We're gonna team, we're gonna win, and then we're gonna figure things out from there. And if we don't, even if we win, and JJ's like, no, it's not what I want. They're like, cool, it's not what we want. Like, I think people are over-indexing on the idea that it doesn't have the right for self-determination. You know, like it's fine. People have the right to team with whoever they want, and stop teaming with whatever they want. As again, I just appreciate the fact that he gave the team another shot. That's it. Echo sound rebounds, eco short for ecological. I understand, Anthony, like, what is eco and echo? I understand the difference between them too. I just never know which one is supposed to sound like echo and which one's supposed to sound like eco. Right? I just never know how to read the words properly, right? And the reason why that is because ECO in Portuguese is eco, right? Ecological in Portuguese is ecológico, right? Ecologia.
And what's echo?
Echo. They're spelled the same. They're spelled the same. Okay. Okay. She looked at me dead in the eyes and went, shh, 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 shh. She looked at me dead in the eyes and said, echo. Oh. And then paused like it was some sort of revelation. Like, oh, you don't get it? Don't you get it? Like, no, I don't. I don't get it. Thanks. Yeah.
You're saying it already in Portuguese.
Hey, is there a goal thing on my live stream?
I thought goals aren't a thing.
They're not.
So why do you...
Because Twitch has goals. I don't. Echo Dolphin. Who's Echo to Dolphin? I'm gonna have to search for an artist. Okay, there's no. All right, there's no. No, there is. There's the plus thing. I don't want this plus thing here. God damn it. Off. Off. There. Who's ECCO Dolphin? It's a game? The scariest game ever.
Sega Genesis. Graphics.
Okay, can we stop now? No, we can't stop. Oh, it's just like the opening. Sound like the sound of it. This is the menu. Copyright Sega of America, developed by Novo Trade. Alright. Echo. Sega Mega Drive Classic. Alright, so you're gonna... Oh! Okay, so we're learning. We're basically learning as we go. Did he jump too high and... Came with the console? Suddenly, great winds of water. Let me read it, bro! This is clearly someone that knows exactly how they need to do this. Okay, so you're basically a dolphin. You're gonna kind of like explore and attack and kill jellyfishes, and you're gonna save all your friends. That got I don't know what happened. Why is he skipping the story? He's just skipping the story. There's a killer whale. I know not what has happened to you. Let me read it. Let me read it. I know not what has happened to your pod.
You're gonna be a whale. I know not what has happened to your pod.
Perchance, the big blue will help you. You must travel past the under caves to find them. I'm sure the animation didn't need to be like this. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Oh, you're chasing. Oh, I thought you were gonna chase him. A mirror blue hair speaks well confirmed. Alright, okay. So now he has no friends, he only has jellyfish that he just assumed they're bad. He just started to kill jellyfish. A deep maze of caverns with no surface to the dry side. Songs of the sea sing a great danger in the 8th place, the under caves. LTNAINCO. Is this a thingy? No, it's gonna be a one of those things that like the word will... What is up with these crystals? Yes, that. That nose is hard as hell. Swim slowly past 8 arms. No. It's okay. What the hell is it doing? Oh, suddenly those don't just disappear? This person just knows how to play the game. Why does he keep bonking its face on stuff? Because it's the only attack he has. The graphics weren't as much as they did. Is this like a... And then up here, there's like, I presume it's like the life and the breathing. He needs to breathe. There it is. He needs to breathe. There you go. Yeah, you gotta go slowly. You gotta go slowly past 8 arms or 8 arms will kill you. Why don't you just go fast and show me what is it that 8 arms would do to you, bro? I think this is further than I ever got the game and I had it for years. Is the game that fun that you just decide not to play it? Off the stream. Enjoy the game, the hockey game, the cold game. I'm not gonna stream for much longer either. Right, I don't know if I got... I'm just like mesmerized staring at this for an hour. It's the entire game! It's the entire game! just swimming and attacking things. Does he win, son? Is this a giant squid? Oh, that's Alien. That's the movie. Oh my god, all the jellyfish. Why is there a bloody alien? I mean, I did skip the game, so I'm sure there's an explanation for it. Your song will echo throughout the vast ocean. I definitely didn't get this far. You cowards, finish the games! Cowards. Right, come on. Never heard of Echo, the dolphin until right now. That's true. And it's definitely not on the Xbox. It's not on the Nintendo. On the Xbox. Apparently the Xbox, I don't know if it's going to be here, but I think in the States they're raising the price of the Game Pass to like $30. So maybe we're going to cancel ours. You don't realize how difficult and counterintuitive that game was? True, I don't realize it, but I believe your word when you say that, Odion. No save points. If you die, you die? Let's go. Yeah, let's go. What happens like in the middle of this? Yeah, this is there always needs to be a Roman level, doesn't it? Access granted. The accents. It's not the Greek. It's not the Greek people spoke language. I think that's the thing where like you can use your breathing as an attack. No, I'm done. Deep City. And there these I guess they select codes. Oh, level codes. There we go. I'm pretty sure someone just gave me the full list and I still couldn't get more than 30 seconds into any level. I guess those are the level codes. The thing that appears here at the bottom is you could write this down, and then if you want to skip to this level, you just can probably like in the menu bar, menu level or something, you just write this, and you just skip straight to the level. That's not a bad way of doing it. Right, I'm done. Oh wait, no one can see this. I realized that no one was able to see the things that I was staring at.
Oh my god.
When I said I'm done with it, I just continued to look at it, but no one would be able to see what I was talking about. I just wanna like, this was the level I was talking about. This is there'd always used to be like an ancient Rome level in any game, even an underwater game, right? Yes, Scottish. And the level codes. Is this, I presume that this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, of like they would just write down the thingy so that the thingy would thing. The thingy would thing, yes. And that's it. Right. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all in Southampton and in Purpose this Friday for Everything Pattern, and in Premiere the other day, and Wolverhampton as well, and all of that. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.